get started with Sage Knoll, and I'm currently at Deer Forge Grove. From here we're gonna go north, and we're gonna do all the ground chests first. So the first one is actually, I believe, amongst some snakes. Yikes. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, no! Ah! Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, that's one technique of getting over those snakes. Oh my goodness, that was scary. The next one is a small little chest right by this large tree. We're heading south now, and it is on top of this little ledge. That's our second chest. Now the next one is a ghost fire. It's right over my head right there. And the first is here. In terms of the butterflies, we're gonna chase it down that way. Come on. Come on, butterfly, work for me. Okay, and then the second butterfly is actually over here back in Twin Beast Ridge. There's a camp there, so be careful, but I've already cleared it out so we can make this video real quick instead of getting distracted with camps over there. Alright, the third and last butterfly is over here. Just a little further south down the road from the ghost fire. Now, will you unlock for me? Thank you. Alright. The next chest is down the road again. This is another one with a whole bunch of snakes next to it. Right there. Just gonna land on top and open the chest and dash away. Oh, okay. The next one is this camp over here. I will clear it out and I'll be right back. Now that I have cleared out the camp, the chest should be open, and you should also have the camp on your sentient beings completed. Now the next one is up here along this road a little. Excuse me. Down this road a little. There is a boundary stone over at the top of that bridge where we were a second ago. But first we're gonna go and get this nameless stone niche, and the smackdown is right here by the waterfall near the bridge. Further downstream of the bridge. So that would be our sixth chest, apologies. Alright, sixth chest. Now seventh chest is actually right over here. I think it's on top. Yep. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Nice. And then we need to go over there to the Silver Needle area, because there are two chests there. One is a bear. Should be here. There it is. I made Mr. Bear take a nap. So we're gonna just grab the chest. And of the 14 chests we need for Sage Knoll, this is the last one that's going to be above ground. The next ones are going to be a part of the Palace of Annals quest, but I will show you guys that shortly. For the Palace of Annals side of things, we're going to get started by coming to the front mountain. So this is right here in Moonvale Mountain. I've already cleared out the area for ease, but we're just going to go straight into the right side, staying on the right road, following this pathway with all the embers on it. And before you get to here, especially in this area, there are two ballistas, one on that, another one on that. So you decide how you want to approach it. I've already cleared out everybody here. There's one chest up here on top of this, behind this ballista. Another up here on top of this roof with the other ballista is at. And now we're gonna go and follow the pathway further into this area. Coming up to here, there is the boundary stone for this part, Hall of Seasons. This is a side quest where you're required to investigate the area. We're gonna hop up to here if you haven't already done this. You should follow a guide. Jeebus. Lightning is insane in here. Okay. We have two chests of Palace of Annals. This is the third. The fourth is actually outside on the balcony. I've completely missed it. And that one has an inner way fragment. And then we're gonna go down here. Do not break down yet. We're gonna grab this. There's somebody downstairs, I think. And then we have another chest here. If you are doing the quest, feel free to talk to the elder servant. I'm not going to yet because I have a separate thing I want to do first. So we're gonna go down and open the door. Just so I can easily access this area later. If you haven't already opened the door, please do so. And then to solve this, we are going to rotate the lantern over here. From here, I'm just going to quickly go over what we already have. We should have 9 chests specifically for Sage's Knoll. So 1 wild ritual ghost fire, 9 chests, all the camps, which was really only 1. And then we have in Palace of Annals 6 chests. So that's 2 on the rooftops and 4 in Hall of Seasons. So now we're currently here and we're gonna go into the lower area. In the lower area, there are 5 Sage Knoll chests and I believe around 3 Palace of Annals chests. This first one on our left-hand side over here is a Palace of Annals chest. Then we are going to go down. And you're going to be attacked by multiple people. Be wary. I'm just going to cut this entire section out until we get down to the bottom. Okay, we have arrived at our first area. Here, there will be a few things. I am going to clear out the area real quick and I'll be right back. I have cleared out the area, so let's find our chest. The first one is back here on the right side. That one, I believe, is a Sage Knoll chest. And then after this, we're gonna go along the hallway, turning right, and pick up this one, which is also a Sage Knoll chest. And then we're gonna go down the pathway and wrap around. We're gonna stop to activate the contraptions. There are 2 contraptions, so if you miss one, please go back and activate the other one. And there's another one right here. And then our final chest for this area. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a Palace of Annals chest, and we're gonna go take this pathway up to here. And I have another Sage Knoll quest chest here. So you wanna come up to this gentleman who's down and pick up whatever he has. Then you're gonna climb up on top of this bookshelf. If you've broken it, I'm sorry. I don't know of another way up here right now because this was the only one with a platform at this level. Maybe reload? It should fix itself. So we're gonna come to this contraption and place whatever you picked up from the gentleman downstairs into it, and we should find our last chest for this level. This hidden chest I missed on my first time here. Okay, now that we have that, feel free to investigate and use wind sense to figure out everything else that you may have missed in the area. I am not going to go with that. We're gonna go downstairs again, and I will cut to when we get back down to the next level. All right, we are currently at the lowest part of Palace of Annals. I'm gonna clear the area out. I will be right back. All right, I've cleared the area out, so we're gonna go in, turn left, and go up the staircase. Going back up the other staircase, there are two chests up here. This one is for Palace of Annals and has another in a way Mountain Mite. And then we're gonna keep going. This one is for Sage Knoll. So now we are missing one chest for Sage Knoll, I believe. And we've collected all the chests for Inner Mountain Mite. Let me just show you that we have collected all of Sage Knoll chests. We should have all but one. After that, we're gonna go down here. Turning left. And then following the under area. This chest right here, I believe, is a Palace of Annals chest. And there is another lower level. So you could either jump down, which I don't know if I would recommend. Huh, there's a safe way down. Okay. And then once you go down, you want to find this hallway. No other hallway lights up the same way. It's just this hallway. And go down to the end, and there is a chest. That is your last Sage Knoll chest. Everything else from now on forth is Palace of Annals. I'm gonna head back up to that boundary point that I secured earlier. Okay. We are back at the front mountain of Palace of Annals, and before we continue doing any more chests, I have a small request for you to do. We have to go back to Peace Bell Tower for this one, and actually technically we're going downhill, so boink. Okay, now that we're down here, we're gonna go back uphill because the area we're trying to go to is right at this fort right here. Going left, I mean right, sorry. As you guys already know, I'm slightly directionally challenged, but we're trying to go into this cave right here. And inside this cave, there should be a few people right there. Ada. Those guys were way too rough. Oh, he has a bone fracture. Can I heal this? Do I have the ability to heal this? I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've healed Ada, we need to talk to him. We're gonna go out and go down to the Arrowfire Tongming Divinecraft dungeon. Once you get the Arrowfire Tongming dungeon, we're gonna go in And just go down. Try not to hurt yourself, because I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. All the way down. Oh my goodness. Oh crap. I'll heal myself in a bit. Once you get to this room, you're gonna go to the bottom of this area. Option 1. Ooh, okay, into the water. Look at this. And then go through the waterfall and come around, and the first ledge you see on your right, that's where this is. Secret manual is so torn up it's barely readable. I'll ask Ada's opinion when I get back. Okay, we're gonna go hop back to Ada. So we're back at the entrance of the cave that I found Ada in the first time around, and I'm gonna go quickly talk to him and give him the manual. Once you've done that, you want to go back to Front Mountain. So I'll see you right there. Now, the reason why I made you do all that is because in one of the camps that we're going to shortly, there is going to be a extra chest from that specific wandering path quest. And our first camp is right there. Okay, now that I have cleared out this camp, our chest is unlocked and we're able to grab it. That's our first camp. Our second camp is actually this way, so you want to go down. Trying not to break a leg here again, because I've done that multiple times. And we're gonna go into this cave. Check the mini-map if you're a little bit confused. And I've cleared out most of the chests in this area, so here is one ordinary overground chest. Here is one camp chest. And this is the chest specifically from that wandering path. Hi, Ada. Easy now, no need to rush. What are you doing here? We're letting him go, but that's a finished wandering tale that also gave us a chest. So before this, we had a total of 10 chests from Palace of Annals, and now we should have a total of 14 because there was one camp, another extra chest, and now this chest. So we have 14 chests. We have 2 camps done. All right, let's go finish the other 2 camps and then we can continue with the rest of the chests. All right, from this cave, we're gonna turn and go south and go kind of mostly straight south, but trying to stay on this island for now. I mean, the main island for now. And keep going south until you see this great big rock in front of you. Once you see that great big rock, you want to cross the road, in the water, and there is your next camp. I'm gonna go clear it out. I'll be right back. And now that we've cleared out the camp, we can grab the chest. That is our third chest. We have one more camp chest to do. And it was at this camp here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back to the main island. I'm avoiding a few things because I'm just focusing on camps right now. And follow the shape of the island. All the way to this dock over here. Once you get to the dock, you want to follow it up. This path up. And just once you get to this cross section, you want to cross straight through and go up. if you're following the path I made for myself. But there is a camp right over this horizon on my right side. Over here. Huh? No. Oh, camp is over here. And I will be right back. Okay, now that I've cleared out the camp, we can quickly grab this chest, and that is the last camp chest. All right, now that we have all the camps and part of the complex process of going through and making sure everything we need is out of the way, we are headed over here from Front Mountain again. Because there is a chest over there, and for some strange reason, I don't know why, it is Palace of Annals. So let's make our way over here. It is at this cart. That's at Crossroads. Right here. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to Front Mountain again. Alright, from Front Mountain we're gonna run along the pathway, and then instead of going right this time, we are turning left. Here I've already been here to clear out all the enemies here, but there will be enemies here. And then we're gonna follow the left path around this building. We're gonna jump and then run around, because jumping over is also a bit of a pain. Just be careful not to fall off, but that should be pretty easy. There will be a few enemies here if you haven't been here before. Our chest is on the right side of this building. Nice. Then we are gonna go continue back down here and across over to the other side. Please be wary, there's gonna be a whole bunch of guys over here. I died trying to get here the first time. I died again trying to get here the second time on a different character, but yeah, you get my point. There are a lot of people here, and there are 2 ballistas. Also, there is an oddity here, so if you want to stop and grab it, feel free to. I'll be putting that as a part of a different video because I'm wanting to do all the oddities separate from the chests. Okay. We have 2 chests. The next one is gonna be a bit of a challenge. It was a bit of a challenge for me to map out how to get to it via Palace of Annals, because it's also technically very close to Stage Knoll. So at this hall that we were just at, we're gonna climb up on top of the big rocks. Just keep climbing. So you get to the top. Okay. And then we're gonna follow this ridge of rocks that I'm trying to trace out with my head up to there. Whew. This is gonna be a challenge. Up. Let me up. There is no other way from Palace of Annals to get there. I didn't want to teleport to Sage Knoll to get it. So here we are, climbing up these big rocks, trying to get this chest on top of the rocky mountain. Alright. Oh! If you haven't found it yet, that might be your chest. Currently, we have a total of 20 chests. All camps are done. There are 14 left to go. Oh my goodness. But from here, we are gonna head down. To this bridge. Okay, once you've gotten to this bridge, we're gonna cross back over the bridge. And keep going past the bridge, because there's another chest, number 21. Okay, very nice. And then we're gonna go back across the bridge and go to this tree. Behind this tree is a waterfall. We're gonna hop straight into the waterfall to get this chest. And then to get out, we're gonna walk back out into this lotus flower area. Okay? And then we're gonna go just run all the way to that boundary point. Oh, we're at the back mountain. Now that we are here in the back mountain, we are gonna go straight towards this big tree, and there is a chest behind here. And then we're gonna go straight towards that hut. And don't look behind the hut. Look to the left side of the hut, okay? Ignore the other one. Unless you have it there. That's for Encircling Lake. This one is for Palace of Annals. Now that we have that, I can go down. To the crossroads over here. And instead of turning right towards the dock, we're gonna go up here to this. This is the strategic sword Sanctum. And I have a dragon key. Okay, you need the dragon key to get into these. If you don't know how to get those, I suggest you play the game. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I just make new characters. Okay, let's go inside. To do this effectively, you need to have done Echoes in the Wind, I believe. The one that gives you a touch of death. So that you can effectively run past these militiamen. And if necessary, take them out. Okay, we are here. There is one chest there. Wait for them to look at you. I'll take that. Oh. Or if they do notice you, take them out. Simple. I think we're good for this side. Yes, we're good. All right. That is both chests inside the Sanctum. I suggest you either go out or get caught. But after this, there are more. So once you're done with this specific sword Sanctum, we're gonna go back down. To here. Here. And then we're gonna look at that big rock. Cross over to the big rock. And go down to the very tip. And there's another chest. And we're gonna go up the big rock. Like we just did. And there's another chest at the top. I have no idea how I'm doing this right now. But I think I just phased through the rock. Okay. Hi, chest. There is one more chest above ground right now. The rest are part of a divine dungeon, Divinecraft dungeon. But for now, we're gonna go back onto the main island or the main area. Ignore this gentleman, really. We're looking for the bear that I ran past at one point. Hi, bear. Can I pick you up? Okay, I need to wait for that to cool down again. I'm gonna make bear take a nap and break this rock. Ow. Bear needs to take a nap. Bear has taken a nap. Rock should be broken. But it didn't break? What the heck? Anywho, there's a chest inside here. Bear is taking nap, but I don't know. I have no idea. And that is the final chest that's above ground. We're gonna go do the Divinecraft dungeon now. It's back here on this big island. Around the other side. Oops, I went the wrong way. I hit the button. Okay. The dungeon is here, but the entranceway is underground, so here we are. This is a movement-based dungeon, so just be aware that it's gonna be a bit busy, honestly, to do this one. Once you have taken the elevator down, follow the pathway that has been set out before you. Okay, once you get to here, you want to cross over to the other side. Yes, I know there is a chest down there. You want to hop and break this. And the chest should be behind you on the ground. Now, from here, we're gonna hop over to the other side. Okay, and then break this, go down, and then go over these. Nope, nope, nope. So from here, we just fell down from above there. We want to go up from these not chest crates, to this room, and you'll find a chest at the end of it. Now we have 2 chests in the Divinecraft dungeon. I'm gonna open the door. It was previously locked. And then we go in, turn right, go back across. Oh. And back the main area. There are 3 more chests here. This part is going to be a bit of a doozy. There's 1 chest inside that little cubbyhole underneath that platform up ahead. If you can get there, good luck. But for me right now, I'm just gonna try to cross. Ooh. When that reaches and stops, you wanna jump up and dash forward. And then when this stops, ah! Again, we are going to wait for this platform to come here, hop on it. Okay. Wait for that to happen, jump up, dash forward. Wait for it, go! Nice. And then you're here. Now, for this area, you want to wait for this to come up. Jump off before it goes away. Grab your chest, that's your 3rd chest, and then take this up. Oh. Once that opens, you're able to jump, dash forward. No? What? After you get your chest, you want to come back to this elevator, wait for it to come back down, and hop on. And wait for it to get to the top and hop off. Alright, avoid that. It's a trap. Crossing over this area, we are going to need to be very light-footed here. These platforms, the ones that are a little dilapidated, are breakable within 2 seconds of landing on it. So try to make sure your stamina is relatively full. Ooh! Yee! Nope. We go back down. Okay. From here, you should be able to dash up, but it doesn't want to work. How am I supposed to get across now? Like that. Alright. For the sake of simplicity, we are going to try to do this repeatedly over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are somewhat here. I'm gonna try to drag my butt up. And this is our final test. Whew! Okay. We should have all chests. Now, keep in mind that I didn't get the 2 from the sword Sanctum, and the bear didn't want to break the rocks, so I am short 3. But you should have all your chests, and that is all. If this helped you in any way, please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye for now.